The Dreadmare just arrived to ARK Ascended as part of the Halloween Fear Ascended event, and it's a thing you can tame. You're gonna have to pay for it, but the question is how to tame it and how powerful is it? Let's find out. According to the devs, you'll only find this on Scorched Earth or the center, and on our handy map here we can see two spawns, one down there and one over here. It seems to be where you'll find them, at least on Scorched Earth. Getting over to it, you'll notice can't see it's not there, because kind of makes sense really, like the Phoenix with a heat wave. At 9 PM it will spawn, revealing itself ready for you to tame. The question is, how do we tame this? So finding it with me at the same time, let's run over to this thing and see what it does. Is it going to aggro on us? Doesn't look like it wants to. Doesn't seem like it's even prompting me to ride it or anything. So let's kick off with a few tasty shots with our shocking trank darts, see what that does. Okay, can we bowler this is the question. To provide us... Nope, can't be bowlered. And I swear we're shooting it, but are our shots passing through it? There we go. Alright, we got a shot on. And it ain't happy to see us. Oh, it ain't happy to see us at all. Oh my god. It's definitely not happy to see us. What the hell? Rainfire! Hellfire raining down. And is there a way to access its inventory? No. Okay, so it's definitely not a knockout tame, although it's got a lovely cool animation when knocked out. So that's step one. You can't knock him out. Now you know. You aren't going to break this beast the usual way. The only way to gain a Dreadmare's respect is by killing it a few times. Yes, you read that right. You will need to respawn one to fight again and again until you prove yourself worthy. So the Dossier has told us what to do. Let's give it a whirl. This is on 1x rates, by the way. Its torpor flies down as well. It hasn't got a lot of torpor. There's one shot. Now what? Bloody hell. And kill it again. It's ruining me with what? Heal Drinker and Dark Wind. This thing is disgusting. Okay, so we killed it. Now what? Here it is. And it offered us... Aha! Okay, this did offer us something. A Dark Altar. Place this altar to prove your worth to a slain Dreadmare or Dread Stallion. So what? Do we just put it straight down here? And now what? Oh, wow. So now we've got 5 minutes to find a TRex Arm to summon in the same Dreadmare. What? Okay, cool. Alright, job done. Thanks for the loot. Okay. So it seems you're going to need some form of tribute item in order to summon it. So we'll slap this TRex Arm in that we just gained from killing a T-Rex. Altar maintained using tribute, smashing. What the hell? So what now? Do I kill it again? So it's on 0% now. Ritual progress, taming affinity increased. Oh, what? So there's the taming effectiveness on 100% with a tiny bar increased for this, requiring now an alpha Deathworm trophy. Oh, what? So, alpha Deathworm trophy in. And spawned again with a bit of timing effectiveness done. With a bit of timing progress done. Requiring us to kill it once again. Jeez. Oh, on 1x rates. This is a tough tame, man. It's a fun tame. It's a hard-hitting tame. There we go. Right, that's you again. So we're back to the altar again with 5 minutes once again. But also, once again, a TRex Arm, so that's great. So we can use that again. Oh my god. Come on, kid. Wow. So you're dead. Another TRex Arm. Okay, so there's a Rex Arm. The fact that I was just then asked for an Alpha Worm trophy must mean if you want to do this, you're going to need some serious items. If you plan to do this on center, you're going to need to do Alpha Rexes to get Alpha T-Rex teeth. You're going to need Alpha Moser tooth. You're going to need Alpha Tuzo eye, which means Scorched Earth's probably the best place to do this. You probably don't want to do this anywhere but Scorched Earth. I think you'll have an easier time a much easier time now needing a Thylaclaw. But at the very least, it seems that effectiveness isn't dropping as long as I summon it within that timing time. Within that time limit offered. Where are you? Good grief. Okay, yeah, Alpha Wyvern Trophy. So yeah, you're screwed. You need all your Alpha Apex items. And man, an Alpha Wyvern Trophy is pretty rare to come by. But the great thing is timing effectiveness isn't dropping, so that's really cool. But you're going to need, on 1x rates, you're going to need a heck of a lot of Apex items. If you plan to tame one of these, if you plan to tame a high level, at the very least. I guess the question is, what happens when that timer goes all the way down to 0? Okay, so what happens when the timer hits 0? Let's have a look. Do we start losing effectiveness? Summoning multiple beings? What? What the what? Oh my god. So hell is unleashed. What the Yo, this timing method's amazing. We're back. We've got this Deathworm down here. What Deathworm is that then? Some like giant red Deathworm. What is that? It's just an alpha death. But look, why is it so red? I guess at the very least, it's going to help me to possibly get a spare alpha Deathworm. I mean, this could be a cool way to summon in your Deathworms, right? There we go. Alright, so we've killed that. Now what? Timing affinity has increased. Okay, cool. So, back to the box. And we haven't lost effectiveness. That's pretty surprising. But we have got to get some Venom now. Unless we see what else gets summoned. I'm kind of curious if other alphas get summoned. Okay, so are we going to get another alpha Deathworm this time? Or is it going to be a different alpha? Or is it going to be just something random completely? We haven't got that item. Alright, and we're off. Here we go. There it is. It's dead. Okay, so it is purely random, enabling you, helping you to get the certain tribute items that you need. I just got very unfortunate with some like buffed, some crazy buff Deathworm off the bat. Wow. So yeah, it comes in both. So in a way, okay, that's pretty cool. So you haven't got to like get everything, but I guess if you want to, you know, you definitely want to consider it. That's crazy. In fact, let's prove a point here. Does it summon? I think it does. I think it summons the creature that you need to get an item for. So here this time it requires a Poison Talon. Summoning multiple beings. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. There we go. There we go. Right, learned. So whatever it asks for is whatever you're going to expect to fight. Okay, so we should get an Argy this time. Oh! But if you fail so many in succession, that's it. It's gone. You've lost it. Oh, that sucks. So you do need to get the Apex items, all the Apex items, all the trophy items in preparation for this. And on 1x rates, that's rough. That is tough, dude. Alright, for the benefit of speed, a level 5. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So this surely shouldn't need much at all, right? There's our altar. Still requiring those items, but a lot easier. Oh yeah, look at that timing affinity. Okay, so it definitely reflects on level. I was wondering whether it would or not, and it definitely does. God damn. Ritual complete. Activate altar to tame. And there it is! With taming levels on top. Good grief. The taming process to tame this is a fun one, but a definite grindy one. You're going to have to put some work in if you want to tame one of these. So what do all the abilities do, eh? What do they do? Let's have a closer look at them. First things first, if you can potentially get yourself a mate pair, which is what you want, of course, can they breed? Yes, they can. They can indeed. There we go, popping you out a few little baby stallions. Oh my god. Well, well, well. So you can amass yourself an army of these. So once everyone's done the hard work, you're going to be able to spread these like wildfire. There doesn't appear to be a saddle. Let's have a look. There's no saddle for these. There's no static general armor for these. And to be honest, I mean, it shouldn't have an armor rating anyway, because look at all of the abilities this thing has. So this one with what's it got? That's with 37 in melee, has a range of abilities. First, of course, there's its melee. Let's give it a crack at something. Let's have a go. Okay, melee's melee. There's a dode. Not hitting for a fat lot on that dode. 18 a pop, but it is a dode after all. Yeah, it is a thorny. 61, okay. But we've got the ability to fly away. As you've just noticed, this thing glides. We've got a glider before the griffin. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. We have something that, to be honest, I can't even imagine why you'd want a griffin. Now you've got this. Look at this thing. It's got a windblade maneuver. So let's try that out. Seemingly slowing our creature down and drinking their blood, which is lovely to see. There's a dark wind, so let's hold that and click. Creating a health recovery boost and heal drinking. A terror shield, which I'm kind of curious about, so let it hit me. 91. And let's put up the shield. It's hitting me now for... Okay, I've got to hold it down. I didn't get that for very long, but I did notice a massive reduction in damage. And I'm curious if anything within my shield received this reduction. Let's have a look. Right, get fighting that horse. What the hell is that? Oh, those are my friends. Jeez. Did they write it off? They just threw down fireballs. Oh my god, like a pack of these is going to be disgusting. Right, now I'm curious. It's hitting that for 94. Let's put in our aura of hate. Does that... Couldn't tell whether that was reflecting more or less. Probably not the best thing to be using, to be fair. That's 94. Let's just try that again. So I think that only seems to apply to me. I'm getting hit for 94 now. Let's try it again. I got nothing for that. I didn't get hit by anything, which seems pretty insane. So that's sucking the blood out of this thing from distance, as well as its other attacks. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh my god. And then it finishes it off with some OP power attack. Oh my god. Oh, this is revolting. And then the last thing that is by far just insane as well, which I showed off in the news video just earlier. You can cryo it up and take it out wherever you want. Incredible. Incredible. And as long as you're leveling weight, you can cryo up anything with these. Anything. It does seem to be only one thing at a time. But even so, this is a bit dirt. So, let's put them to the test, shall we? Let's see what they're like against a boss. Let's go. Right. We've got a full squad of 20 Dread Stallions, all rocking around 38k health and 732 melee, fully leveled from 150 perfect tabes. I also noticed that they've got an allow special AI attack on them, and there's only one boss they're going to be able to fight because this is the only boss that will allow flyers. So without further ado, let's see how these fare then. Let's see how OP these are in a fight. I got to make sure I ride one of these, that's for sure. Oh, and we're all in. And we're all in. And here we go. We can't shoot off the back of it. Let's whistle them on. Oh my god. Look at them go. And they're inflicting a decent amount of health, chucking fireballs, raining something against it. Not sure exactly what. But it's not doing too much damage. In fact, it's probably doing more damage to them than they are to them. Or the opposite way around, you know what I mean? But they're getting through it. They're taking out little chunks. Let's have a crack. Oh my god, look at the state of this. Not forgetting, these things do knock out pretty quick. We've seen how quick we can knock them out, so kind of nicely ties into what we were testing out earlier. I'm kind of curious if that's going to have an effect against this thing that does deal torpidity. I mean, look at mine, right? It's already got a little bit of torpor on it, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know how to even help with this in the slightest. They're doing well. They're holding in well. Health doesn't seem too bad though. Torpidity is definitely an issue with these. I get a feeling one or two is going to fall asleep if we're not careful. Now we could definitely counter that in hindsight and just pump them all with stimberries before the fight. That's a doable thing. We've done it before. It's a sight to see, seeing all of these in action. Alright, I'm thinking, let's not have you. Let's disable special attacks on you. Alright, now this time, yeah, we'll get on the Uti to give us a bit of a helping hand. Get them all going, get them all buffed. To inflict just a bit more damage. Try and avoid these Deathworms as well. They seem to be having roughly about the same health as the Manticore, which is super interesting. In fact, they've probably got more health than the Manticore. Most of them. Alright, so Aura of Hate is buffing my melee by far. Okay, that's fascinating. Oh, that's the Aura of Hate, isn't it? It does a little, hang on, if I use the Aura of Hate, hang on then. Oh, it says a 2-minute countdown. Alright, Aura of Hate's here now, I think. Okay, so let's give this a whirl. Do I have to be standing on the ground for it to work? I do, okay. Okay, now I've got it back now. Let's give this a shot. So, where is it? There. Let's get it in our bubble. Not a clue where the hell it is. Where is it there? I'd love to. I can't even. How much damage are we doing to it? I think just bloody move. It's too chaotic for me to even tell, mate. It's too chaotic for me to even tell. Dude, this is a wild fight. Absolutely wild. This is like, there's just like no understanding what's going on. Yeah, now the golems are in. It's a little bit more ropier. They're attempting to get a bit of damage in, but everyone's flying. Nobody's actually fallen. Nobody's actually fallen asleep. I'm really surprised by that. I expected that to have happened by now, but it hasn't. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's very obvious. The only issue you're going to have is on officials. You're not going to have the time for this. This takes far too long on alpha. It really does. Single player, you haven't got a timer, so not a problem. You were all... I mean, it does the... They definitely do the work. No doubt. I'm kind of curious. I just want to use this against a golem. Screw it. Oh, there it is, though. It's just disgusting. The only issue is with them just, yeah, trickling away at the health of this thing, and it's just taking a long time. But for sure, an inevitable death for this thing, without a doubt. All the stallions still alive. Not one has died. Let's have a look at their health now. Look at them. Because of how much they're healing, with all of their different abilities, they're not being killed. This thing is a monster. The cryo thing alone, being able to cryo anything you want, is pretty insane. Having a mobile cryo, all for the price of a loaf of bread. There it is. Nothing left on this thing now. About to be taken out by a pack of horses. Manticore is no match for Demon Horse. No match at all. Wow, wow, wow. Try and hit it myself if I can. And there it is. And there it is. Melted. Done. Dead by a bunch of horses. Well, there we go. Doable on single player. And that's probably about it, to be honest. Time-wise, I think there's no way on unofficial and official, so kind of limited. I think earlier difficulties, you've definitely got a chance, but sadly, I gotta go and run to America now, so I can't do any more. But hopefully this has been a little bit informative. This thing is a monster. Go check it out. I hope you enjoy it. Until the next one, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But as always, peace out.